Thank you for joining us today at Miniature Wargaming Labs. Today we'll be looking at the CyberpunkRed Maximum Mike and Mastiff models manufactured by Monster Fight Club. Now when you order them, you're going to get this cardboard box. It'll come in the mail. You'll get this plastic bag with your models in it. No fancy packaging here. And you'll get these instructions. Read this first on how to work with your model. Alright, let's get this guy together. And we're back, and these guys are assembled. Of course, I'm using that term loosely, as it's pretty much just gluing to their base and cleaning them up. There wasn't actually that many mold lines, I think one along the jacket. Now, this guy, obviously, is a police officer, and these models were made for a Cyberpunk RPG. However, I do not play Cyberpunk RPGs, but I do play Reality's Edge. And these models just fit the artwork beautifully in there. Really spot on for the aesthetic laid out in Osprey Games' Reality's Edge. Now, most sets that you buy for CyberpunkRed are 5 models. This is more like the Investigator set, in that I'm going to use it as a vignette piece. So there's a law enforcement individual. He's got his sidearm already drawn. He's got shown his badge, which is appropriate at all times. And he's got his loyal cyborg dog companion. Very well done. Got leg and chest. So it's kind of a Turner and Hooch look there. But this time, Hooch survived and was improved. Now, when I use him in the game, I'll probably just have him as, just like the Investigator set, either with that set, or as his partner, or just somewhere on the board and as an NPC that you could run into. But that brings us to a point when using these models, they're not 28mm. And when I started doing Reality's Edge, I was looking at the 28mm range. And with that, I focused on Anvil Industries, which is a 28mm heroic size miniature line that allows you to customize miniatures by buying the bits, which is what I was after, because then I could load them out as depicted in the games of Reality's Edge. But you can see here that the CyberpunkRed miniatures are just heads and shoulders over the Anvil Industry miniatures. The bases are similar size, and when we play them on a 4x4 board and they're far apart, we could probably get away with playing them together. But when they're up next to each other, this individual just looks bigger. Which made me wonder, could I use them in games of Fallout? And, this guy's a little bit beefier, but that's alright. He's probably better fed than the Fallout individual. So it could work in games of Fallout. But where it really shines is in games of Batman, the 35mm range put out by Knights Models. So you can see this could be one of my Gotham PD guys on the board. You swap him out, and he's there to take down some of Gotham's worst. So I hate to stray away from 28mm, but since I already have the 35mm Batman game, this will fit in just well there. You can do some double duty. And just for fun, we'll throw in MCP at 40mm. Definitely the MCP guys are head and shoulders above the CyberpunkRed, as they should be. So this is not an individual I could use in my crew, but he definitely adds flavor as some of the NPCs, or as an addition to the Investigator set. So I'm happy with that purchase. And at $15, normally when I buy these sets, you get 5 models for $30, so it's $6 a model. 2 models for $15, so $7.50. But they are different and unique. So I'm happy with them. Alright, well thank you for joining us at Miniature Wargaming Labs, and we'll see you next time.